Rabsy Ray Warren joins me right now, the voice of rugby league. G'day, Rabs, how are you?
How you doing, mate?
Very well, mate. Look, about this time last week, we were speaking about players that kind of do wrong, and should we let them back into the rugby league? And you said, Blake Ferguson, yeah, we should let him back into rugby league, but we should give him pathways so they don't reoffend. Mate, last Friday night, Cronulla did something I haven't seen on a rugby league field for quite some time. The next day, Carney celebrates and kind of brings the game into disrepute, and then you know what happened since then. Should we let Todd back into rugby league or, close the door?
Oh, no, look, I think it doesn't matter whether you're talking about football or you're talking about your own life and your own family. There's always got to be a door that's open for somebody who's wayward to come back into civilization. Now, I'm talking about maybe a family disturbance. Somebody might offend and bring shame upon the family, but there's always got to be a door left open to come back when you're prepared to do what rational people do, when you're prepared to not do things that offend society. And Todd Carney has got a track record of all of this. As grim as it may look at the moment, if he's able to address his major problem, which obviously seems to be alcohol, as long as he gets the proper guidance there, is prepared to observe whatever rehabilitation process they put him through, I think there should be a door left open. For now, right now, Cronulla did the right thing, and Rugby League, again, would not consider registering Todd Carney until he has done something about correcting his manner, as simple as that.
Would you say the best way to describe it is the NRL, the door is closed at the moment but not locked?
Absolutely, yeah, that's a good way to put it, yeah.
The Cronulla Shark, where do they go to from here?
Oh, I don't know. Poor old Cronulla, they just keep falling. They keep falling over themselves. The Asada thing is there, hanging over their heads. The coach thing, now the Todd Carney thing. Although the good news was I noticed they picked up a sponsor. That's incredible. I don't know whether I've said to you, a friend of mine is a developer, and he's in the process of building apartments on land owned by Cronulla, and he's also in the process of building a small shopping centre on the car park at Cronulla Leagues Club. And those two exercises are going to bring Cronulla, probably 4 or 5 or 6 years down the track, about $36 million. So if they can keep themselves alive, then help is on the way.
A little bit of egg on the NRL face to do with some scheduling, to do with short turnarounds. And do you think we should be having Thursday night games, towards the end of the comp?
Oh, look, you're now starting to ask me to comment about something that Channel 9 is primarily involved in. I'm very much a Channel 9 fan. And if you pay, and let me try and break this down into everyday conversation. If you pay a lot of money for something, you expect to get your money's worth, and in this case, you expect to have a chance to get your money back. So it's no different than buying a Mercedes-Benz. You expect it to perform well, and you expect it to hold its value, probably better than a cheaper car. But in the case of Channel 9, they paid a fortune for the rights to the Rugby League. They asked the Rugby League for 5 Thursday nights. That was signed off on. And Channel 9, by showing the football in prime time, can get more money out of the product. So in other words, they've got a chance of getting back their money that they put in every year. And the game can't exist without the money. It's that simple.
And Origin 3 coming up very shortly. If we look into your little crystal ball there, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, gee, I'm looking into the crystal ball. I'm actually trying to drive the car, so I'm looking at the road. But let's pretend it's a crystal ball. I'm very frightened, to be honest with you. If you're asking me to speak as a New South Wales resident, I'm quite frightened because I have great and high regard for the other mob, for the Queensland side, and I think they might put on a real show for their home crowd and absolutely spoil the party. That's what I think.
Do you think the players are a little bit lackadaisical at the moment?
No, I don't think so. I've worked with Origin players in my job, and they each will tell you that it's not an arena that you can be complacent in. It's an arena of great honour, and even in a dead rubber, which they hate you using that expression, even in a rubber of no consequence, they will tell you that it's a very proud moment, and you go out there to do your best.
Always good to catch up with you, Rabsy. Thank you very much for your time today.
Okay, no problem.
Rabsy Ray Warren, the voice of rugby league there.